going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 232 of Lured Up, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Lured Up is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today's Thursday, September 8th, 2022. I'm your host, Ken Pescatore, joined by my co-host, Adam Tuttle. Adam, yo.
Hey, Ken.
Hello.
What's up? How you doing?
What's up? Why are you so subdued? You were so explosive. You were explosive last week. You were all excited and stuff.
Maybe because I've got a situation at my house. My toilet is clogged.
Dude, you texted me last night. I go, how you doing, man? You're like, well, I'm kind of dealing with a situation. And then it was like an hour and a half later, I realized that it had something to do with your plumbing. And I was like, situation. I was like, this is fucking brilliant. It was so good. I was dying. But yeah, how is it, man?
It's going down slowly. I took the toilet off its hinges and I unbolted it. I stuck a huge snake through it, and it stopped at something, and I don't know what it is, but
oh, phenomenal! It's Grimer.
Yeah, it's Grimer in there.
Oh, anyway.
So it's just frustrating.
Well, I'm sorry you have a situation, but it was worth the joke. It was worth the joke. It was worth it. Your agony was worth the amazing joke that became of it. So good. Anyway, we got plenty to talk about today. We're going to recap the last week of gameplay, including the first week of the Season of Light. We had some pretty good spawns. We had Inkay Limited Research Day, Mana Spotlight Hour, Deoxys Raid Hour. So a lot going on this past week. We'll kind of get caught up with where we're at with the new season. We're currently playing through the Psychic Spectacular event. We'll run through the event details. Clefairy Commotion is this weekend. I still don't know what to expect with this event.
It's going to be a commotion.
Is it like a 3-hour spotlight hour? Like, I don't know what the deal is with this. They probably have a trick up their sleeve. I don't know. But Roggenrola Community Day has been announced for later this month. Niantic is dialing back the bonuses. So we'll kind of review what's going to be going on and what won't be going on, because there are some changes over the last 2 months. And then we have a few miscellaneous topics like new boxes in the shop that are sucking, and Safari Zone Singapore being announced. And then we'll finally wrap up with a raid guide and battle party for Mega Alakazam. All right, Season of Light. We've had a couple days of vanilla spawns.
Don't make light of the vanilla spawns, okay?
I won't. A couple days of actual psychic spawns. And then we had the Inkay Limited Research Day thrown in the mix. Mana Spotlight Hour. There's a lot. The first week of a new season, there's always like a really nice blend, because you get that vanilla part and then right into the events and
but let me ask you, why would they start research being like, hey, catch 15 psychic types? Meanwhile, it's like, you got one.
All right, so I agree with you 100%. I think it was 5 days that I was sitting on like catch 10 of 15. I just couldn't find any, I wasn't like going to raid Deoxys just for the sake of raiding Deoxys,
Correct.
So I was just like, no, this is a little lame. I had to wait till the Psychic Spectacular started to actually finish it up. And like people online, because I made a joke about it on Twitter, and people online are like, just wait for the Psychic Spectacular. And I'm like, you don't understand. I was like, how hard that is to have like an open task? I go, that shit hurts my soul. Can't do that. But yeah, I had to wait for the Psychic Spectacular. But all right, what's your hot take on the season, on the vanilla spawns, on Psychic Spectacular? Did you do Inkay Research Day? Catch me up on the last week of Pigo for Adam.
Okay, so I did do the Inkay research. I played solid for a half hour, right from the get-go. I didn't get the hundo. I did get plenty of shinies. I think I ended with 5, which is fine. I was definitely fine with that.
Okay, yeah.
And that's pretty much that, like the event. I mean, I haven't been playing a whole heck of a lot just because.
But 5 shinies, I mean, how many stops were you able to spin? Like
a whole bunch.
That's a good rate, I'd imagine. Like,
I was in the car driving, so I could only spin a few stops, and Some of them were like adventure with your buddy, and I'm like, I don't know what that means, so I had to delete it because like some of them would just like go off immediately, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. Does that mean walk a kilometer? Does that mean spins a certain number of stops? It was very confusing as a task.
Really? I don't even. Do I even remember? I don't think I
was deleting those left and right because I was like, I mean, like they went off at certain times, but I don't know why.
I don't know. The only one I could think of like that was the walking a distance one or something like that. But I didn't get to play for shit. I played for 25 minutes. That's it. I spun 20 stops.
Did you get?
I got 0.
What?
Yeah.
That's a feels bad moment.
Yeah. Like, and it was like I was driving around at the very end. I was just getting home. And I was driving around trying to spin stops, find additional stops just to like bank it. And I was completing research all the way up to the wire. And yeah, no luck for me. I was hoping to at least get one, but luck and RNG was not on my side. But
I believe the last task that I spun was the one by my work, and it was adventure with your buddy. And I didn't even know that I had that task. Like, it was just there. And like I saw it on my break after and was like, okay, I don't know what this means. And then like I just kept my phone in my pocket, and then eventually it went off, and I was like, okay, here we go.
Oh man, but no, the vibe online seemed to be pretty positive. People enjoyed the rates. People like Inkay. They like the fact that you have to turn the phone upside down, and then
I think
the word
that is
evolve
the coolest
shows up.
thing that they've done. Honestly,
yeah, it's I just love and the way it like changes to the word evolve upside down. You know what I mean? Like it's just very cool how they do that. And it's like, that doesn't look like it should be right, but that's totally right. But people love it. So I didn't hear really a bad thing about this event at all. Everyone was enjoying it. But what about Mana Spotlight? Still no shinies for me. I caught a lot too.
Was in my car driving and I totally forgot to do it. But to be fair, I was helping somebody express love.
What?
Well, it's the Zales thing.
You were you were doing some jewelry stuff.
Yeah, I took somebody somewhere to do something.
Oh, fuck vague booking in real life. Whatever.
Listen,
whatever. I don't even care. I don't even want to know the story. I don't want to. I'm moving on. I don't want to hear it. Deoxys Radar, did you play?
A little bit.
All right, I did a couple. I only need string bean arms, just like the single string bean arms for the shiny. I have the others, so I only need one more shiny.
I was hunting speed form. I did not. Yeah,
I've been very selective with the raids. You know, I'm not worried about getting like other PvP or anything like that. It's just like I just want to complete the shinies, and that's all I've been going after. But I've been digging the season. I think the spawns are really good. I think having Psychic Spectacular mixed in with Daily Adventure Incense was pretty cool. I've been getting some good Psychic spawns, diverse spawns off of the Daily Incense. You still doing it every day, every other day, or?
It's been rough.
Oh,
it's been rough.
Man.
I have not, like, if I'm doing it, honestly, I'm just kind of like doing it passively now. I'm doing it in the car while driving. If I see a bird, I see a bird, and I did not see a bird. And it's like
Terry Wolf texted me again. Still hasn't seen one. Not a single one.
Come on, Terry. You're like the hardest player we know. But honestly, I feel like it's just so like in your face, like brutal. It's like, do you want to share that you only caught one Pokemon? No, I don't want to share that.
You know, it's funny.
That's
like,
embarrassing.
The days that I have motivation versus the days I don't have motivation, and like, you know, because if you want to get a good count, you really have to boogie, right? You have to move quickly. And if I'm not like, you know, don't have a lot of pep in my step, and I'm like, I feel like I caught the whole time, and then it pops up and it's like 16. I'm like, ooh, that was terrible. Like that should be 25, but no, 16. But I don't know. But hot take on the season so far, I guess, as a combination of vanilla and all the events and all that stuff. You enjoying it? The story, the Cosmog.
Yeah, the Cosmog is cool. I love the skybox right now. That's really cool.
The daytime Nebula skybox looks really cool. I love it. It's like subtle, a little pinkish in the sky. I like that.
Yeah, I would have really liked to get a shiny with the skybox. It would probably look phenomenal, but I'm not that lucky.
What's shiny? Any shiny?
Any shiny, just something to go off the background there.
No. Well, maybe you'll catch some shinies during Clefairy Commotion.
Yeah, when is this?
What? It's this weekend. It's Saturday.
It's this weekend?
Saturday?
So the day I work?
This is, well, check it out. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. nighttime event.
Oh my gosh. We just changed from summer to our winter hours, and we close at 6. So this is perfect.
Beautiful. So I love the fact that this is late. I think that's really cool. We've seen variants of event times for Community Day. We had a couple 11 to 2s. Now we're moving to the 2 to 5s, right? But this being 6 to 9, I really like it. It's a moon event, right? How could you really celebrate the moon
without it being dark out?
Without it being dark out, exactly.
And this is going to be cool because the moon will be in the background of your game.
Yes. Because
it's a full moon.
So, do you think they could somehow tease Lunala here? Like, what is the point of this event? The entire announcement, right? All it says is Clefairy will be appearing more frequently in the wild. If you're lucky, you'll encounter a shiny one. No increased rates. Nothing. There's no other information.
There's zero information.
6 to 9 Clefairy. So is this just a 3-hour spotlight hour? And if so, do we want that? But is something going to happen? Like, what? Why? Why give us this event if literally all it is Clefairy for 3 hours? There's no bonuses. There's nothing else going on. No research.
There's no research. That's the weirdest part, because at least the research could tease something along that line.
Like 3-hour timed research would be cool. Like something? I don't know. I think it would be cool if something happens in the skybox. Maybe there's some kind of Lunala tease.
Oh, it could be in the star formation. You know how they
like a nebulous, like how it took the shape of Cosmog. Maybe it'll.
That would be
cool if you see the silhouette of Lunala on the moon. You know, like the box art.
Oh, that would be sick.
No, I don't know. I just don't know what the deal is with this event or why it's a thing if this is all it is. Because it's like, spotlights are cool because they're an hour. I think if Spotlight was over an hour, it wouldn't be cool because it's full odds shiny hunting. So it's not like,
aren't community days 3 hours long?
Yes, but they're great for that because they have boosted shiny odds. This does not.
Well, how do you know?
Well, because it doesn't say it. It just gives us the blanket. If you're lucky, you may encounter a shiny one.
Well, you might be lucky.
That means full odds. Like, I don't know. I just don't see the point of this event. So that makes me believe that something will happen.
Something else has to happen.
It has to. Why else would this be a thing? I don't know. I do not know. All right, I think we can move on to the next topic.
Sure? There's a lot to talk about with this Clefairy Commotion.
There's really nothing to talk about.
No, they literally is just like, yep, Clefairy is going to be appearing from 6 to 9.
What a commotion. It's I don't know. Roggenrola Community Day was announced, so this one really came down to the wire. They announced this yesterday, the 7th. Community Day is the 18th. So I guess the important thing is we had the date, right? But we just didn't know what it was. What's your immediate hot take on Roggenrola?
It's a beautiful shiny.
Good shiny line. Good shiny line. So I'm okay with that. But this one for me was like a holdout in the wild. Like it took me a while to get the whole shiny family. Like there was a couple events that it came through, but I don't know. I try not to fall into that like, oh, it devalues my existing shiny Roggenrolas, but does it matter that this is an existing shiny and not like a newly released shiny? And if this is September and we're going to probably have Litwick next month, right? When do they go back to the starters? Like where are these Kalos starters gonna be a thing?
next year.
That's crazy.
No, because
That's crazy.
aren't they going to because Violet and Scarlet are gonna come out, and they're gonna be like, hey, here's the 3 starters. Have fun trying to catch them.
You think they're gonna come in Pokemon Go?
Yeah,
right away?
That's
No.
literally what they did for the last ones.
I hope they don't do that.
Yeah, remember Sword and Shield?
But that'll screw
wait. Sword and
things
Shield
up.
is Score Bunny. Do we even have Score? We don't have Score Bunny.
Dude,
I'm lying.
you're still 3 generations ahead of where we need to be. I don't know. I don't think this matters too much that it's not a repeat, but like an existing shiny because it's such a cool shiny line. But I don't know. I guess when they were doing the every other month as a starter thing, I guess we kind of were like, give us something different. And now that we don't have something the same, we're like, give us something the same. Give us starters. I don't know.
Yeah, we want stuff that's old. Come on.
But they did break out
back
all of the
Pikachu Community Day.
Yes. December it's going to be all Pikachus with hats.
No.
But they did detail all the bonuses for this Community Day, and there are some changes since Stuffle, right? Like when Stuffle moved to the 3-hour window, they kind of beefed it up and did all this extra shit. We have more than usual pre-Stuffle. But since Stuffle, things have changed. All right, so Roggenrola is a Pokemon. Gigalith will learn the charged attack Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam is going to do 120 power on during trainer battles, and in gyms and raids, 140 power. So that's pretty cool. But, they broke away from the Field Notes Community Day Special Research Naming Convention. This is now called Rock and Roll. That's it. Rock and Roll. Really? This is what they bring.
Interesting.
It's not.
First, we have this tons of commotion with the Clefairies, and then we get some rock and roll. I don't know.
Why did they name it this? I don't know.
This is getting very blanket, bland.
Event bonuses, quarter hatch distance, in my opinion, the worst of all Community Day bonuses. Quarter hatch distance.
Oh, I like that. But not with the boxes in the shop.
Oh, we're going to get there. We're going to
get there.
This is the problem. Let's say you go into the event with 9 10Ks and 3 12Ks. Listen.
Or what's wrong with the event?
We'll get there. You got 9 10Ks, 3 12Ks. Like, you go into the event stacked, you put them in super incubators, you save all this distance. It's great value. You clear out those eggs. Now you're playing during the event window, and all they give you is 2K eggs.
Open gifts from your friends. Stop spinning for 2 seconds. Let the Go Plus handle the work for you.
Yeah.
No, there's ways around it.
But you could still only open 20 gifts. So what are you going to get? 15 eggs if you're lucky? That goes quick. That's only one cycle of eggs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never like quarter hatch distance because you end up just like getting 2Ks. And it's like, I'm not using a freaking super incubator on a 2K during quarter hatch distance. That's going to be gone in the blink of an eye. 2 times catch candy for catch a Pokemon. 2 times chance for trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL. So right out of the gate, you get that bonus. 2 times chance at Candy XL. So quarter hatch distance, you have the candy stuff. Incense and lures for 3 hours. Snapshots, yes. Additional special trade, yes. Trades will cost 50% less. Here's the catch. No bonuses for playing in groups. No group play bonuses this month. So previously they would say, catch an X amount of Pokemon at the same lure, and your 3 times Stardust goes to 4 times Stardust. Or whatever the case may be. Instead of triple Stardust, you're going to get double XP on top of it. No group play bonuses this month. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But they did hand it to us on a silver platter, because in all the months that they did do it, you never had to actually work for it. It just kind of like was just on the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there was no challenge to it. So I understand it was like, from their economy wise, why were they just going to give it to us? Because there's no real effort needed. But it's still lame. Bonus raid battles after Community Day. So now remember, this is a 2 to 5 p.m. window. So the raid battles are actually going to go from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's pretty cool.
So cool.
I like that. That's pretty
a
cool.
Bonus in itself, though.
You could go and have dinner and like still raid after dinner, which I like. After a 3-hour Community Day event ends, trainers will be able to take on unique 4-star raid battles. Claiming victory in one of these raids will cause more Roggenrola to appear around the gym that hosted the raid for 30 minutes. So same thing that we've seen. The 4-star raids, of course, being Boldor, which can't be shiny. And bonuses for completing the 4-star raids, you get all the extra Roggenrola at the shiny rate of Community Day. So that's cool. They do plug the Community Day map. They say looking for trainers to play with. Check out the Community Day map. There is no mention yet of go to an IRL event in these cities.
Oh, any activations? Yeah.
So I really hope they do it again. Because in New York, I've done New York the last like 5 months. And New York, the people they're rabid about it. So it's like, I'm still, even if they don't do it, I'm going to still go. But people are going to show up and be like, where's the tent? Where's the booth? Like, they've come to like expect it. I'm seeing the same people in and out every month. So I really hope they continue to do that. Stickers will be coming through as well. They're really cool. But little bummed about the group play. Little bummed about no notice on the activations yet. But how do you feel about Roggenrola Community Day? Does it matter? There's no group play bonus?
I don't think it matters. It's nothing that like I utilized because I couldn't. Like I was working for most of those. So it's like,
and does it bother you about a repeat shiny?
No. It's technically a holdout. It's new-ish. And I'd say it's new enough for it to be exciting.
Well, it doesn't spawn that much. That's the good thing about it. It's not like fucking Weedle or something like that. You know, it's fairly uncommon. I don't know how I feel about it. I do think that the extra bonuses for the group play will be missed, but I completely understand why they did it because they were just giving it away anyway.
Well, I want to hear from the community. Will this rock or will it roll? And roll being like a flop. So I need you to tweet that out.
It's like, who are we kidding? We're all going to play anyway.
We all are going to play, yes. But how excited we are depends.
Oh, God. All right, Adam. Well, that was the front half. I think we should take a break. I've got a Liquid Death mountain water staring me in the eye. # not sponsored, but should be.
I have a mug, and it's filled with ice cold, purified water.
I wanted you to say
water.
I wanted you to say Kool-Aid so bad. I really wanted you to say Kool-Aid.
On the Kool-Aid.
But all right, why don't we take a break? We'll come back. We'll talk about a couple bits of miscellaneous news. We'll talk about these unspectacular boxes. And then we'll do a little Mega Alakazam raid guide and battle party. Oh, whoop, whoop.
Okay, that sounds great. We'll be back right after these messages from our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding. Liquid Death sponsor us.
And we are back.
We're back.
It was a little whoa. We're back. I had some Liquid Death. It's really good.
Did it go down? All right.
Dude, they're so expensive. That's not a good thing to get sponsored.
What happened to living off peanut butter and jellies?
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I have to because I'm drinking $35 a case water.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it's so good though. It's so good. But I'll open it and I'll like the first time I pull it back from my lips, 3/4 of the way done. I'm like, fuck. I was like $2 a second. Oh shit. Anyway, little housekeeping to get through before the back half of the show. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pigo and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. Adam, we are launching our tournaments tomorrow.
I am very excited to play some TCGO.
Friday night fights. You sent me your deck earlier today. I was very excited. Thank you for doing that. I have all the decks. We are ready to go.
Yeah.
We're doing
I sent you a deck pic.
You did.
I literally sent you a picture of the deck.
You did. You're like, didn't even send me the list. You're like, this one. I was like, really, dude? You make me fucking pull the list?
No, but it was right above the messages.
I know. But the Pigo tournament we're doing is Open Great League. We haven't done one of these in a long time. Pick 6, choose 6, pick 3. We haven't done Open Great League in a while. It got a lot of people excited, so I'm very interested in seeing how this pans out. I'm bringing my general fucking Great League team that I've been using forever, but I get to like spice it up by having like a Snorlax in the mix as well.
With a cowboy hat?
It does not have a cowboy hat. What is this noise in the background? I have the windows open because it's finally cooling down in Jersey, so there's like planes, and you'll probably hear ambulances, people screaming and running, and all types of shit.
Last podcast I was listening to, I could hear my cat Moira, her little collar. It's like her little jingle.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
I was like, no way. I was like, how did that even happen?
I tried to get some of it out, but like it was like you were talking. It was like I was like, that's the fucking cat bell.
Yeah, and I've never heard it before, so. She must have been like walking over towards me or something, or eating. I don't know.
Anyway, tournaments are popping off this week. Very excited about it. Huge thanks to our gym leader patrons. Absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, Mythical Hitch, Sue, The Cole, Tish, and Big Zom Minus. And special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott. I do want to give a special shout out to Japan Lover on Twitter. Been meaning to give a shout out to her for a long time. So, Japan Lover, shout. You have been shouted. Make sure you check out our PokemonProfessor.com website so you can get links to everywhere you can connect with us and find us, grab some merch, leave us some reviews, all that good stuff. We would appreciate it very, very much. All right, Adam, let's talk about these boxes. They are fucking bad.
Again. Honestly, I was talking to Lachlan during our Zoom call, and he's like, right now, you need to go buy the $2.99 box because as soon as 10 a.m. rolls around, they're going to suck. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And I bought it because it actually was better value than any of these boxes.
So, when the game first came out and they had like the sale boxes that were kind of like a bigger mishmash of stuff, they didn't call them Adventure Box or anything like that. They just kind of had like randomized items in it. Pokemon Go Hub always did a great job of like calculating the perceived value of the box. Like, these 5 lucky eggs would cost this, these raid passes would cost this, so if you add it all up, retail would be this is your sale price, this is your savings. It was a great way to look at it and compare of what's going on. So I turned to GoHub for their analysis of these current boxes.
Which is fantastic.
And holy shit, seeing it in black and white, it's even worse when you look at it, like look at the math, right? All right. The bronze box, 160 coins, 5 Ultra Balls, 20 Pokeballs, 10 Great Balls, and 1 Incense. Why? 180 coins.
Yeah, it's like, and they say like the only thing in here worth anything is the incense, and you could just buy an incense on its own for 40 coins.
Yeah, so it's 150, it's 180 value. But that's with paying for like 20 Pokeballs, paying 100 Pokecoins for 20 Pokeballs. What?
I'm not paying for any balls. I have so many balls right now.
It's so dumb. Bronze box is the worst. Hatchbox. Okay. Next step up. 780 coins. 1 super incubator. 5 regular incubators. 1 star piece. And the slap in the face, 5 pineapple berries.
That is the worst.
Total value, 1,050. On sale for 780. You sure you don't want to buy that box for 1 super incubator? What? Why? And my favorite. Are you ready? The catch box.
Don't get me started on this.
This is fucking bad. 1,010 Pokecoins. Here we go. 25 Ultra Balls. 100 Great Balls. 5 Incense, 2 Lucky Egg. Total value, 360 Pokecoins. Your cost, 1,010 Pokecoins.
Oh god.
You're paying like 650 Pokecoins for 100 Great Balls and 25 Ultra Balls. What could they possibly be thinking here? Now, here's
they're thinking, 100 Pokeballs is 200. 100 Great Balls has got to be at least 500. 600.
A sidebar that I wanted to talk about here was the economy of drops from stops with Pokeballs. So before they had the save last ball, remember last ball feature.
Yes.
I was ultra heavy on Pokeballs, no Great Balls, and a shit ton of Ultra. But I've played through my Ultra Balls through GoFest and all that stuff. Daily Adventure Incense. My Ultra Balls are so low right now, 100, 150. I was deleting them by the hundreds. And now I'm spinning stops and I'm barely getting Ultra Balls. They've totally changed the drop rate. They've totally changed the economy of value. They're putting way more value in balls now than they have in the past. So how have you noticed the drop rate at stops for balls?
I've noticed that they give you very, very, very few Ultra Balls. Almost to like none. Like I might get 1 when I open like a gift from somebody, or I'll get 1 after spinning like 6 or 7 stops.
And sucks.
I'll get like
it's
2
terrible.
or 3 Great Balls. Yeah.
And I know they're doing this because they know more people are blasting through Ultra Balls because of the Remember Last Ball feature. So I feel like I'm being preyed on. Like I feel like, I feel attacked. It's like they're doing this to me. I'm the person that they're targeting here because now I'm using way more Ultra Balls than ever. But this box is fucking atrocious. So what does this mean that everything we know about the Pigo pay-to-play economy will be changing? Like, does this mean raid passes are going to go up? Like, a la carte individual raid passes? Does this mean remote raid pass bundles will go beyond 300 Pokecoins?
Oh, God, I hope not.
What does this mean? Because it almost makes me think, like, are they trying to, like, do a hard reset here? Like, do they think that the current economy is, like, underpriced? I don't know. I hope not. Because I loved the rate of the 1,480 Pokecoin box. I would get 1 a week. It was enough to play. It was enough to keep me happy and active. And I felt good about it. Now it's like, well, if I had 1,480 Pokecoins, I'm not getting nearly as much stuff that would give me in return time's worth of gameplay, meaning like a bunch of incubators or a bunch of raid passes. There's no raid passes in these fucking boxes. You're telling me you want me to buy raid passes all a la carte?
Yes, definitely. That's what they need.
That feels terrible. And it's like, well, then why not just buy remote passes? Same shit.
And why didn't they cater to the battlers? Like, oh, you want some premium battle passes? Like, where are those?
That's the other thing. I rarely connect the dots between premium battle passes and the second track in GBL. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Yeah, that's a huge market. So very interesting move on Niantic's part. No one, not a single person I've interacted with, has been like, "Wow, these are great." Like
no one. In
I
fact,
put
the
up
internet is pretty vocal.
No,
So,
well, I put
honestly,
up a tweet.
I want to know if you bought any of these boxes.
Oh,
and
I
why?
hope not. Out of desperation.
Did you buy them, and why? If yes, why?
So, just to have fun, I put up a tweet that said, "Let's hear your hot takes on the current Pico boxes," and y'all delivered. So, shout out to the nearly 50 people who left comments on this, and they're all bad, and some of them are like very reasonable responses. That this is a good one. Stephen Merrington. Every time I try to write something constructive, words fail me. A Hatchbox with a quarter of the incubators of the adventure box for half the price. I wish they had a regulator ombudsman. I'm just saying. It's just gouging. Alec, I'm in a position to where I can't go out as much as I used to, so I can spin stops and stock up on balls. So the catch box, I don't mind. I've bought 5, and I'm good with balls at home for a while. What?
Oh,
Alec Orange.
Yikes.
See, that for me, like, that hurts because I've never paid for balls. I've never paid for Pokeballs.
I'm balls deep in balls, okay?
Stacy P, no raid passes? Boo. Gage, trash. Terry Loneman, boo. Adam, Special Conditions Podcast, no good. You commented?
Hey, that's me.
That's so funny. Pure Lighter posted a gif of trash bags. T-Foss, please don't buy these for the Pokeballs. Pokeballs are the most plentiful items in the stops and gifts. The value of Pokeballs in boxes is always 0. Magpie Malcolm, get out and play. Just don't hatch eggs much, please. Right?
Yeah, my favorite was the garbage cans, like racing each other.
Yes.
It's like, which one's worse?
This is a good the Jeff Goldblum Jurassic Park when he's standing in front of the giant pile of dinosaur shit. Yep, that shit. Hot garbage, tragic garbage boxes. Justin Keller, my hot take is I love them because they're so bad. I love the outrage. Mirabella, hot garbage. Ryan M, hot garbage. Jeez.
It seems like there's a lot of hot garbage being thrown around.
Hanzu says, as good as Naruto? Wait, whoa, easy on that. Believe it. But what were you saying? Sorry.
No, it doesn't matter. I wasn't saying anything. It's fine.
It shouldn't be so expensive to get incubators. Easy guaranteed XL rare candy, please. So much. Woof. Yeah, people are ripping this shit apart. Punk rocker, it's the gif of the dude getting thrown into the dumpster. JREC Wolf says, I don't think you really want to do that. It's this guy, he goes, the emoji movie of Pokemon Go boxes. Let us know if you're buying these. I could see if you were starving for balls, giggity, that you would need an option to buy the balls, but I
feel like you would just open gifts, right?
Yeah, but what if you don't have friends list? Or that only goes so
if
far.
You can't connect to the internet, but you can connect to the internet to be able to say something on Twitter. There's something wrong.
Good point.
You can post your code on Twitter or post your code in Discords. Come in our Discord. We'll all add you.
Oh man, that was not really a satisfied soul except that dude buying the catch boxes. Well, he even said it was just a catch box. The rest were not so good. Let us know your hot take. Continue the conversation. Check our Twitter. Love to hear it. Okay, we can move on. Pokemon Go Safari Zone is coming to Singapore, another APAC event that we can't go to.
Are you excited about it?
So these are cool ones when they do these, because whenever they have an event in Singapore, usually the local government's behind it. It's collaboration with Pokemon Air Adventures. There's a lot of like really cool stuff going on. But we know that Maractus is going to be the Pokemon that breaks region lock for this event, so that's pretty cool. And Pikachu wearing a purple flowered t-shirt will be appearing in the wild throughout Singapore City from November 2022 for over 1 year to celebrate the event. So remember how like Okinawa, how it had like that Pikachu with the funky shirt? Now there'll be another flower Pikachu, purple shirt Pikachu for a year, which is kind of cool. But Singapore has some hardcore players, but
I don't know how excited I am for that t-shirt.
yeah, but like
It's on a Pikachu. I don't need any more Pikachus.
I love Safari Zones. I think they're fantastic events that help, pepper the IRL event itch throughout the year between Go Fests, right? Between Kanto Tour. But why pack them all in one region? Taiwan, South Korea, Singapore. Why?
Probably to
Where's
spread the love.
They need to spread the love. Like, why couldn't, it would have been like one in APAC, one in Europe, one in US.
Yeah, we already
Or
got
one
a
in
Go
South
Fest.
America. One in Mexico.
Mexico?
I don't know. Canada again?
Hey.
I don't know. I just think that these would be better served for the community if they were spread out a little bit better. But anyway, that's another one of the little bits of miscellaneous news I wanted to bring up. The real meat and potatoes of the back half of the show here, though, Adam, is a battle party, and you know what to do.
Battle party. Ooh, ooh,
Battle party. Ooh, ooh. All right, we got Mega Alakazam, which is, I know a lot of people were really holding out on. Whenever you have a Community Day Pokemon that gets a Mega, you have a lot of people that have the opportunity to have like hundos, right? Because these are like popular hundo Pokemon because you've caught so many of them, traded so many of them. So we're going to be looking to Pokebattler for our raid guide and battle party as we typically do. But a little information on Mega Alakazam. 3 to 5 trainers are recommended. I can definitely agree with that. I did it with 3 and it wasn't like as easy as I had thought. It is weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost, and has attacks that are strong against fighting and poison types. 100% CP, what you're going to look for at level 20 is 1747, and boosted in windy weather, level 25, 2184. So 1747, 2184. And looking at Pokebattler, we're going to keep all of our filters on, Shadow, Legendary, and Mega. And at the top of the list is Mega Gengar with Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball. Obviously, with it's just, just putting out damage. It will die a lot. It will die more than 10 times more than pretty much all the other Pokemon on this list because it's such a glass cannon. But if you're going to bring a Mega, bring Mega Gengar. You don't necessarily have to put it in slot 1, but bring Mega Gengar. Then on the list we have a Dark Spect Hydreigon, Dark Spect Mega Houndour, Shadow Tyranitar Bite Crunch, Mega Gyarados with dark moves, Mega Absol dark moves, Weavile with dark moves. Now we get some ghosts. Mega Banette. Mega Banette? When do we get that? That must mean it's coming soon if Pokebattler is teasing it, right?
Ooh.
Pokemoners actually found the assets. Giratina Origin Form, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Darkrai. So you get those Go Fest Darkrai's, use them. Shadow, Honchkrow, Yveltal, Hoopa Unbound, and a bunch of other Shadows. So now let's pull Shadow and Mega out of here and look at our regular Pokemon. We got the Hydreigon, Giratina Origin, Darkrai, Yveltal, Hoopa, Weavile, again, Dark Spect, and Zarude is on the list. I like using Zarude. I like his animations. Mewtwo with Psycho Cut Shadow Ball. I don't even know if do I have a Psycho Cut Shadow Ball Mewtwo? I guess I do because I have a couple 3 moved, but Tyranitar, Honchkrow, Hoopa, Houndoom, just dark stuff, mainly dark and ghost. There's actually Genesect on here with bug moves, so that's kind of cool. But I put together a somewhat diverse party just so I could kind of stretch things out a bit and not have a boring party. But of course I'm going to bring Mega Gengar. I'll probably put it in slot 2. I have a big beefy Shadow Gengar up top, Origin Form Giratina, Weavile. I'll put Zarude in there so I will have some bug presence, and then I'll do Mewtwo to close things out. Actually, probably will be a buddy. So maybe I'll replace my Origin Form Giratina or the Weavile with Mewtwo. So yeah, I'm going to go Mega Gengar, Shadow Tyranitar, Origin Form Giratina, Zarude, Mewtwo, and my buddy Blissey. That's what I'm bringing. All right, Adam, let's hear the hundos.
All right, Mega Beedrill. I understand you said Gengar, but I'm going a little buggy for the first half here. Yanmega.
Okay, well,
Shadow
you can power
Scissor.
up my Zarude.
Yeah, Yanmega, Shadow Scissor, Tyranitar, Weavile, and Mismagius.
Interesting. I had Yanmega come back as my lead on a recommended party on a Mega Alakazam earlier today.
Really?
Yeah, that was what it recommended. So interesting call there. Very interesting.
Well, I don't get to use my certain hundos all the time, so.
I do the same thing. Like if I have an opportunity, if I see like a Pokemon that I rarely ever use and it's on a list, it's like, ooh, Zarude? Okay, I'll use Zarude. When else are you going to do that? When else are you going to use like something one-off weird thing?
Yeah, as long as it's 100%, I'll use it,
But if you, if we were to coordinate, right, and you were to bring or like lead with Mega Beedrill, I would lead with Zarude. I would want you to put a darker ghost Pokemon in your slot 2-3, because then I can go slot 2 with Mega Gengar. So then I get the benefit of your bug boost in the beginning. You get the benefit of my dark and ghost boost after that. That's the way to actually coordinate. And if you have a third person, put something in the third spot. Mega their third or fourth Pokemon, something like that. That's how you really get the most out of the Mega bonuses. I hit my gold medal for 500 Mega Evolutions yesterday.
Ooh.
So that was kind of cool. I don't know where you're at with that medal, but I've been working through, like I just put 3 Alakazam into the rotation. So now I'll have that, but I'm on the precipice of going level 3 Mega with like 20 Pokemon. Like they're all right there. A couple more days. So that's been a fun little side grind of mine for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like going after this medal that you speak of, but I know I Mega Evolve pretty much anytime I'm invited to raids.
Have you done Alakazam?
Yes. I think I've done 2.
Enough to Mega Evolve. The first one I did, I got 200 Mega Energy from. The next one I got like 225. So it was like immediately after one raid, I was like, oh, I guess I can Mega now.
Yeah,
I know you hold out.
I've got a male and a female shiny. Or not shiny. Male and a female hundo. That's what I should say.
Oh. That's like a no-brainer. Just Mega Evolve that shit right now. It's a hundo.
All right.
Of course Mega Evolve.
I'm doing it. 200 Mega Energy. Doing it now. Boom.
There you go. Get that Dex entry in.
I got the Dex entry.
Boo fucking yeah.
He's too big to take a proper photo of.
Well, Adam, that's pretty much it. A little bit of a shorter show, a little on the lighter side. Usually we go 55 minutes. We're pre-edit here, just cresting 50 minutes, so a little shorter. I think that's okay.
Yeah, because people have been waiting for the show, so
it'll come out Fridays, every Friday. So thank you, everyone, for checking out the show, making it this long. I really appreciate it. You can email us, luredup@PokemonProfessor.com. You can text us at 732-835-8639. Like I said earlier, check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything that you can do to connect with us on our social, our merch store, all that good stuff is there. And luredup.com for everything we have going on with the show. As far as Community Day, I believe I will be in New York City, but we will talk to you before then. Other than that, I think that's it, man. Is that it?
That's all I got.
All right, keep training. Wait, what?
Well, I did hatch a shiny Togepi today out of an egg.
You did?
Yeah, it was junk, but I was excited.
Damn.
I was so excited because it didn't
So
even show
rude.
me.
You hatch a beautiful little baby. You're like, you're junk.
Yeah, well, no, it didn't even show me the animation. That's what I'm more.
Oh, you was robbed. You was robbed of the animation.
Yeah, it showed me the animation for like the next egg, and that was it.
Lame. But that's it, Adam.
All right.
Keep training, trainers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you next week.